having played against, some of the great West Indian teams in history, and particularly some of the best fast bowlers in history. These guys, not only were they fine bowlers, they, generally bowled at a good speed, but they were very clever bowlers. They also worked on a theory, and I'm sure this was something that not only Clive Lloyd worked out, but they bowled around about 12 overs an hour, and 3 or 4 balls an over were going through shoulder to head height. So if you faced half the balls, you had 6 overs in the session to score runs, and if half those balls were going through head height, you had around about 3 overs a session to make runs. So if you couldn't score off their less than good balls, you weren't making many runs. So if you didn't have a plan and you didn't have routines that you could follow, your chances of success against a group like this was pretty much zero. And if you got caught up in the scoreboard, got focused on the fact that, we've only scored 12 runs in the last, 10 overs, or you'd only scored 3 or 4 runs yourself in the last 10 overs, panic was likely to set in, and all of a sudden you start trying to play shots that were never on. So that preparation was very important, and I found visualization was really important against this group. I use it against all bowlers, but particularly against this group, just to give me some chance of being ahead of the game. I think most players go into a match and they're behind the game before the game starts because they haven't prepared themselves properly for what's coming. They haven't thought about the different angles from each bowler. I survived against these guys largely on the ability to visualize in between training sessions and in between games,